Good day everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with Chef Aaron. As you can see here, I have a change of scenery from what my usual setup looks like before I make the dish because, as you all know, we are fighting COVID-19, and with the job I'm working at right now, I'm required to work from home, so the computer for work is in replacement for the computer that I normally have, which is this computer. I normally have my computer for Cooking with Chef Aaron over there, but since my work laptop is taking its place, as you can see here, since I am working with that, I have to change the position of my computer to film Cooking with Chef Aaron. Hope everyone's doing well with fighting COVID-19. Okay, so I'm going to start this review off by talking about the largest and capital city of Norway, which is called Oslo. And as you can see here, it's a very colorful city. It's very nice in colors. It kind of looks somewhat medieval and also very colorful. It's a very nice looking city, as you can see here. The roofs are nice and colorful. The city itself kind of looks futuristic in some areas. It's not too bad of a city. It's not the best city, but it's a pretty good city from what I've seen from it. And now I'm going to talk about the second largest city of Norway, which is called Bergen. And as you can see here, it's also very colorful like Norway. Some futuristic buildings and some colorful buildings, as you can see here. And to wrap up this review, I'm going to talk about the rural parts of Norway now. And as you can see, there's some nice colorful mountains and northern lights as well. They look very colorful the way they are, and the mountains look very elegant as well. And it's not a bad country. And overall, I think I would probably have to give the country of Norway a B-. Okay, without further ado, let's head down to my kitchen and I'll show you to make some Scandinavian tacos. Follow me, please. Okay, so in order to make the Scandinavian tacos, the ingredients we'll need are as follows. We have in this stainless steel bowl over here one package of ground pork. And in this bowl I have 1 tablespoon of butter. And I have 1 onion chopped in this big ramekin over here. And I have 1 teaspoon of cumin in this little ramekin cup. And I have 1/4 teaspoon of cloves in this little ramekin cup. And I have 1/4 teaspoon of allspice in this ramekin cup back here. And I have 2 tablespoons of malt vinegar in this ramekin cup. And I have some nice mushrooms which have been chopped up in this bowl. And I have 1 tablespoon of honey in this little ramekin cup. And I have some salt and pepper to taste in these little ramekin cups. And those are the main ingredients, and I'm going to show you the ingredients that we are going to use for a garnish. So for our garnishing ingredients, the ingredients we will have right here are some cabbage, which has been put into a bowl, stainless steel bowl. And I have 4 tablespoons of green onions in this little ramekin cup, and some parsley for seasoning. And we're also going to garnish it with some sour cream as well. And because these are tacos, these are going to go in tortillas, soft tortilla shells as well. We're going to get started right now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some butter to a pan. And we are going to cook our pork in this pan with butter. So in like this. Just like that. And we're just going to chop this up. And we're just going to let this brown, and afterwards we will add some of our other ingredients. Okay, so now that your meat is brown, first thing you want to do before you add your other ingredients is you want to make sure you strain all the fat out. And once that's done, what we're going to do now is we're going to add our onions. Just like that. Along with our mushrooms. And some of our spices. So that includes our cumin, allspice, and cloves. Now we're just going to give this a good mix. And afterwards, after some time, we're going to add in some of our other ingredients, maybe give it 5 more minutes. Okay, so after you've added your onions and mushrooms and other spices and you've let it cook for a couple more minutes, what we're going to do now is we're going to add our other ingredients. So this includes our honey, so I'm just going to give this a good drizzle all over. So just like this. And I'm also going to add some of my malt vinegar. And here's some salt and pepper to taste. And I'm just going to give this another good mix. Make sure everything is blended in well. And afterwards, we will be ready to assemble our choco, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do that as Scandinavian style. Okay, so as you can see here, I finished cooking the choco meat. It is on a soft choco shell. So now I'm going to do some garnishing. So I'm just going to put some green onions on top. I'm going to sprinkle it with some parsley. Generous amount. That should be good. Here's some coleslaw cabbage. Generous amount of that. And let's add the sour cream as well. And doesn't that look good? Okay, let's see what I think of this. This tastes very good. This is much sweeter than the typical Mexican tacos. I can taste the honey very well. And all the spices are nice. It's good. It's a nice Scandinavian feel. And this is the finished product served on our plates. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.